Hello YouTube, back again with another video. This video is going to be about raising the dead. What does it mean? Well, I definitely want to say this, especially about the grim, you read a lot of grimoire old books about topics about raising the dead. It's like there's even talismans, and I think in the book of Abramelin, or the talisman book of Abramelin, whatsoever, and there's a talisman in there that talks about raising the dead. Well, I'll say this, definitely from experience, it's not as though you're going to raise a corpse itself. Raising the dead is basically a necromantic, a necromantic experience. Basically, if you're a necromancer, meaning that you communicate with the deceased, you definitely know that it's nothing of basically a body raising from this grave whatsoever. You know that it's a internal dialogue. I gotta explain how this thing works, because there's definitely customers that have come to me in the past with deceased, with pictures of deceased loved ones, and they say that they want a communication. I definitely got to explain this, how it happens, because there's like a total misunderstanding of how this stuff works. Okay, we have to understand that we are multi-dimensional beings, and the highest part of ourselves in voodoo, which is called the Global Ange, this is the universal self, or as they would say in the West, the I am presence, or the higher self. Now, this higher self is an interconnected source for all of us. Though we are individuals, this universal self is in everything and everyone. Basically, this universal self has the ability to connect us into different periods of time. When we're talking about a deceased person, there's no such thing as a deceased person on the in a universal cosmic sense. Basically, when we're talking about time does not exist. So the person you claim has died, what the universal self, or bon Dieu, does is that he connects us, or it connects us with different points in time. So therefore, the person you claim that died, when we're talking about communication, what happens is that what that person did in their time period while they was alive, every mode of conversation which they had is recorded. These recorded moments are recycled in dialogue. So therefore, a person says they want to know, how does their grandfather feel about their dating situation? What the universal mind does, or cosmic mind does, is connect me to a conversation or an emotion that person's grandfather experienced when they were alive. So let's just say he had an experience. Well, he had an experience where he was mad and upset about something, and he said, "Man, I sure hate this guy." In the conversation, when the person asked me the question, the universal mind tunes me in to the point when he said that in time, "Boy, I hate this person." So it comes back to me as a response, and I will interpret that and tell the customer that I believe that he doesn't like the person. But because this is the image that's going in my mind, I have to interpret that and explain it to the person, who wants the interaction. Now, a person will say this, then, do people reincarnate? Do people go to heaven or hell? I say this world, this universe is very complicated. And as I said, we're multi-dimensional beings. So is there a concept of reincarnation? I say yes. Is there a concept of heaven and hell? I say yes. This is how chaotic. Matter of fact, that's why I believe Eastern religions, or certain Eastern religions, actually refer to this physical world as being Maya, because it's confusion. It's basically confused, chaotic. We're to the point where we have parallel universes, just like the astral plane, or the DEADne. The spirit realm. We have the physical self, and we have the numb, which is the soul, or the astral astral version of the self, which is a direct copy of the physical self. So everything physical has its spiritual counterpart. So we can say that we're living a parallel life to a degree. So when we start talking about the universe, how it is in how chaotic it is, basically we have to look at it like this. We're multi-dimensional beings with multi-dimensional experience happening simultaneously. So we're talking about this aspect of talking to the dead or deceased. This is just one part of the communication. Another part of us may be in another plane living a life as someone else. So I say with the necromancy, this is the downfall or the confusing part of it. Because, a person who's into the New Age philosophy, they say we reincarnate. But then again, what about the people that believe in life after death? Meaning that, we go to a higher plane, or, we stay on the earth, or we go to hell. Well, what about Christians? Is that to say Christians are wrong? I don't believe any religious person with their view is wrong. I believe everybody has a part and piece to the greater puzzle. So, other than that, this is my take on communicating with the dead, raising the dead, Basically, I hope this was informative. Hopefully, I should upload another video within the next couple of minutes. If not, stay tuned within this week for new videos. Other than that, thank you for watching.